Hey everybody, how are you today? It's Thor, just bringing you another installment. Not really sure what I wanted to talk about today. There's so many things. I kind of feel like getting back into the old groove, It's really something that's been on my mind, this whole like thoughts are things and what you focus on becomes your reality. It's so hard for people because the imagination is such an incredible thing when you're able to visualize and think in pictures. You can kind of trick your brain into creating a reality, because of course we are the creators of our own reality, and it's so powerful. And so when you get stuck in a rut, maybe you can't find a job, or you get behind on your bills, and you're in this position where no matter what you try to do, it just doesn't seem to work out, and things are so hard, and it's like, when they say it rains, it pours, obviously, and we all know that to be true, of course, especially if you're out there really trying. There's always obstacles that are going to come up in your way, and it's really difficult for a person to like stay in the right mindset. You got to feed your brain with positivity. We're getting bombarded every minute of our existence by the radio and the TVs and the media. I mean, I haven't had cable pretty much most of my entire adult life, so I don't watch TV. It's not as bad for me, but with all the handheld devices and the updates, and I mean, everything is, we're all so connected now, and there's so many things, and so when you get stuck in a rut, it's really hard to visualize the happy and the prosperous and the abundance and the freedom that comes with living the life that you want, and instead of the life that we're all forced into living. And so it's just really important, I guess, that your mindset is really what it comes down to. And if you're able to focus and keep your mind right, that's why it's important to, as I just mentioned a minute ago, about just being constantly bombarded by all of this media coming in, all this negativity in the news. I think watching the news, reading the news is probably one of the worst things you could ever do, because they only accentuate and focus on all of the bad things that are happening around the world, and it's hard to stay positive in an environment like that. And so that's one of the things that's so important, is to continue to feed your mind and positive, happy messages, and focus on, obviously, like Zig Ziglar always said, the attitude of gratitude. That is one of the most important things. It's not about what you don't have or what you think you might need. It's important to maybe like look around occasionally and see, what you've got right here in front of you that is important, and you'd be surprised at how many things that you actually have in your life that are happy and positive, and so many friends and people who love you and care for you, and so I guess the message really, like I said, I've been kind of all across the board a little bit here today, but the idea is to create the right mindset. If you want to, guys like Shaun White, I mean, they don't just wake up one day and become professional snowboarders like that. I mean, here's a kid that if I understand it correctly, had some health issues as a small child, and he overcame some major obstacles, and is basically like he's one of the greatest athletes that this planet has ever seen. And that doesn't happen by accident. It comes from persistence and a drive and a desire and a fire that's deep within you that nothing can put out. You have to first find a fire. You gotta. I made a video. It's establishing your why. You really have to find something that drives you. That no matter what, no matter how dark it seems, and when you've been knocked down the lowest and you feel like you couldn't get knocked down any further, the one thing that makes you get back up. We all have it. Everybody's got something like that, right, deep inside, and you just have to access that, and you have to find it, and you have to continually remind yourself about it. And you just got to stay happy and positive. And when things are the darkest, it's funny, I tell myself that when I get this barrage of all of this negativity and things going wrong with my car, and all of these things in my life, and my internet gets shut off right in the middle of my campaign, when we're launching a new mobile app or something, for example, it's important to stay focused, and just to remember that I tell myself that the reason that all of this is happening is because I must be really, really close. I'm finally almost there. Or else the universe wouldn't be sending me these obstacles to overcome. And I've written about it before. The only reason that the universe sends you these obstacles to continue to get to the level that you want to live at, or that you want to play at, or you want to participate at, it keeps throwing you these obstacles. You know why? It's because human beings have the capacity to do it. You know, we hardly even use like 10% of our brains. I mean, that's geniuses, Einstein and Plato and Aristotle and guys like this. They are, I mean, we're not even certain if they even use 10% of their brain. 10%. Can you imagine what a small percentage of your brain that is? It's because we have the capacity. The universe throws things at you because you have the capacity to deal with it. You have the ability to overcome. And it all starts with you. It starts up here. It starts right here in your heart. And you know, you just got to decide to either participate. It's like the, you know, the one of those stupid old bumper stickers that says lead, follow, or get out of the way. You know, and if you're not living life on the edge, then you're taking up too much space, because the greatest loss in life is the difference between your actual human potential and your actual performance. And there's only one person that has anything to do with that, and that's you. So like the motto on my channel says, take action now, today. There is no tomorrow. You don't know if you're even going to make it tomorrow. Are we going to be here tomorrow? The most important thing is to live right now. Take action, and don't sit around and wait for opportunity to embrace you. Like Og Mandino said, you know, never again will I wait and hope for opportunity to embrace me. I'm going to go out and find it. I'm going to make opportunity. You know, opportunity only knocks maybe once or twice in a person's life, and you know, I don't know, I guess if you can't open the door, then you're not going to be able to capitalize. You know, so freedom is at your fingertips, and all you have to do is seek it out. This is Thor, Live Longer Better, BizPage Pro Thor. You know, seek out freedom. Call me what you want, just don't call me late for dinner, I used to say. And now I just want to say, make it a great day, because each and every one of you has it inside of you. And you know, you just got to stay positive, stay focused, and remind yourself of why it is that you go through all of the, you know, all the why you are continually combating all these obstacles. You got to remind yourself, you know, if you have to take little sticky notes and you put them up all over your house, on your bathroom mirror, on the refrigerator door, on the mirror in your car, you know, in your dressing room, on the mirror, you got to do that. So remind yourself of why you're here, and remember that it's awesome, and focus on you know, prosperity and abundance and freedom, and you too will have that. So with that, I just want to say, make it a great day. Sorry, went off on a little tangent there, but I hope you guys all make it the greatest day of your life. I sure am going to try.